Hey guys, Vico here. I finally figured out how to mirror my iPad to my PC. I'm using Mirroring 360. I'll leave a link in the description below. I'm not sure if this is going to be the best to use. I'm not sure. Sometimes it does sound, sometimes it doesn't. And this particular version, I don't think it uses sound, but I'll figure out when I render the video. I'd like to show you guys the Churchill gun carrier and what I think about it. For Blitz in particular, I know in the PC version it's not too good. Um, but I have it in here. I want to try it out, and a couple things just looking at it up front. I mean, I'm sure the armor on the sides, the tracks will eat a lot of the damage. Without a turret, you can't get some good shots in there. But that front flat face right there, you're definitely going to have to angle pretty well. I can't use Armor Inspector. I haven't unlocked all the tanks, but I'm confident that that flat surface right there, if you're not angled slightly based off of the gun arc, you're going to get penetrated. And of course the back as well. So if I look in here, 850 hit points, not so bad. The power to weight ratio is not so good. I'm probably going to have to end up sniping from some distances there. The damage and penetration isn't too bad with that rate of fire, but not the best, and I'm assuming that that frontal armor is going to have to make up for it. The frontal armor here, going back, 88 in the front, 63 in the sides, 50 in the rear. Angling is important. This is going to be a paper tank. I've only played the gun carrier in Blitz twice. I had a good game in it, so we'll see what happens. Alrighty. So what I've equipped with it, I have the ventilation for all my skills, for my tank destroyer skills. The gun laying drive is necessary, as well as the tank rammer, just to get that reload time down. We'll see how I do. Alrighty, and of course the consumables I use, this is just standard across the board. I really try not to use the engine power boost unless I'm in a light tank at lower tiers. I see a lot of people do it. The adrenaline is good. I see a lot of people, they use it right away just to get one kill out there. You really need to save that for times of desperate situations. And I never use putting in T in Blitz or any other perk. I mean, once your skills are a little higher, I mean, my skill set here at 100% crew for this tank, I mean, like I said before, Joe Average, I'm not going to use any type of putting in T or any of those chocolate perks until later on. Alright, back into the gameplay, let's check it out. Not too bad. KV-1S is going to be a problem. The EZ-2 is going to be a problem, and as long as I'm going to flank by the Sherman EZ-8, I might be okay. The T-34 might present some problems, and I'm not really worried about the Su-85 as long as I stay away from him, but I'm not going to count that Crusader out. Okay, here we go. So the best thing to do on this map is to go to the top of the hill. We'll see what happens. Let me look around here. And it's negative. I'm going to let them know. Novelty. Alright. I agree, take the hill. Everyone else is going down to the valley. If everybody takes the hill, it's always a death match up here at the windmill, and it's just whoever plays a better game, but I always prefer to take the hill on this map. I'm surprised no one's capping yet. Usually there's always somebody that sneaks in there and capped, especially when everybody camps out up here, and then there's that one lucky guy that wants to camp. I appreciate the help when people push, but sometimes I need to stop and snipe, and it's not possible. Alright. And of course he's going to block my shot, and I have the bigger gun. Okay. Come around that corner. And shot's going to get blocked. Alright, M6. Nope. Well, at least my shot will at least have some cover from that Panzer there. Alright, I'm going to try to go for that M6 as long as I get a hit from the side. I'm pretty high up on the ridge. And such a low profile tank, it's really hard to get over ridges like that. We might get flanked from behind. I can't tell who's down there without looking. Alright, come on. bad gun depression. Come on, over. There we go. 395 damage, whatever. Okay, who's down there? Not too bad. But it's just 3 of us up here versus a tank destroyer, and that M6, I know they're crap, but he has guns, so it's just me, and I'm spamming for help only to let them know that the guys in the valley are by themselves and safe, and here we are defending the hill. In this instance, it's okay for a tank destroyer to yell for help because there's nobody helping anybody. And we're only going to try to hold this so we don't get flanked. And I bounced. And I took a shot. I ate that. I'm going to have to put it in him. Alright, there we go. There we go. I'm just delaying the inevitable, really. But as long as I keep wiggling, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There we go. I'm not going to be able to take anybody out. Yep. Yeah, I'm not going to say nothing. Yeah, we lost because our team did what I've said before about teams doing this. Okay. That's how it is. So the Panzer IV, the T-34, I mean, why go around to the other side? If you're going to flank, you need to flank and flank fast. I just want to see how this ends. So, Panzer IV is just camping there. Oh, look at that. Nice, not even angling, he just turns his turret. Oh, T-34, just... This is it's a mid-tier game. Look at this. Alright, good job, buddy. Last hope right there. I'll probably put us in one more game after this and see if we can't have a success. Oh well. Post-game stats. Alright, so I didn't even use any premium rounds. 21,000 net profit, fine. Came in second. That's just fine. But look at this. Let's see, T-34. Yep. 316 right there. And then who else was not the Jagdpanzer, he was okay. There we go. That's why. And then the VK, he was up there on the top with me. Alright, and the M6. Yeah. I can't stand it when I have decent stats and I have like a fail team magnet. Sometimes I feel like that. I'm sure some of you feel like you're a fail team magnet. I'm going to go ahead and try one more game. Lost Temple. This is my least favorite map, and it's a tier 8 match. I'm a tier 6. I'm looking at the ISU 152, that Comet. Ugh. This is going to be rough, especially in a Churchill. So I'm going to have to hang out with the T-28, I think. Let that E-25 do his thing, and see if he can't harass some people. Maybe I'll get some good snipes in, I'm not sure. So for this, normally I go up there. But for here, I'm thinking about, let me look around really quick and see what everybody else is doing. I'm just going to have to stick with my team and provide support, and hopefully we don't get flanked. So 22 kilometers an hour. I mean, that Cromwell should really be scouting, at least poking his nose into the town there. And that T-28, I'm going to let him do his thing. Those are huge tanks. If you remember my video at Fort Knox, they are not small at all. Huge, heavy, thick tanks. They're beautiful in person. I mean, I know Wargaming has to do what they do in order to have tank stats and armor thickness and hit points, but in person they are gigantic tanks. Go fast. Yeah, I'm going as fast as I can. And I'm sacrificing that speed boost for other perks. Nope. I knew that was going to bounce. I don't know why I did it. And I didn't use the bush mechanics properly either. And I'm a sitting duck. In the right hands, this tank is great, but what am I doing? In the right hand, yeah, see? Yep. And that was bad play on my end. I didn't use bush mechanics, and I'm sitting out here, the most visible, not using cover. Completely bad, and it was all on me. I did completely horrible. Okay guys, Falls Creek, let's see if I can have some better gameplay here. This does provide an opportunity to have a standoff sniping opportunity. The T-25AT and the T-29 are going to be difficult to penetrate. I don't think I can get any flanking shots with this tank, as slow and unmaneuverable as it is, but we shall see. Okay, let me look around, see who's who, and they are all over there. I'm going to let them do their thing here quick. And it looks like the bridge is the best here for heavies, but I think we are all... Alright. Are we all going for the cap? No. Cromwell's coming over to see exactly what's going on with me. And he's going to shoot at me? Is he going to shoot at me? Yeah, alright, whatever. Why do you do that in Blitz, players? Shoot at people when they're not doing what you want them to do? Why is that? Alright, watch me get shot as soon as I peek around this corner. And bounced off the T-34. Can I side scrape? No. Put a good meaty shot into that Easy 8 though. And I'm not going to repair yet. My tracks are eating the shot, so not bad. And, oh, good. No, it's just me. Everybody else has decided to flank, and here it comes. You know what my problem is? I played this like a heavy. That's my problem. And I don't know why I'm side scraping it. I'm done. That T-29. And just shoot at his tracks. There it is. Sorry guys, I really can't showcase this Churchill gun carrier unless my team is equally as successful in order for me to support them, but this is just a case of the team dispersing themselves all the way across the map and just not playing effectively in order for me to support them. I can't carry a team with this particular tank destroyer. I mean, the VK 3002, what the hell? Where are you going? Cromwell, I mean, I appreciate that he's sticking around and trying, but he just shot into the wall? Maybe I should call this Churchill bloopers. You know what, that's what I'm going to name this. I can't showcase it unless there's success, and I just don't have the time to play the game all day in the Churchill. Just trying to show you a super success. I mean, if you want to get it, get it. You might be a better tank destroyer player than me, but I don't recommend it. And good angling, but you're just not gonna. You don't have any cover, Wolverine. The Egg Panther, sorry, man. He's trying. What kind of gun does he? He has the second-rate gun on that. What are you doing? I mean, the angle's good, but it's a little extreme. And it looks like I just had a lag spike there. Sorry, guys. The VK's trying valiantly, but his angle... Well, he did bounce a shot off of the front there, not bad, but trading shots with the KV-1S, he could do it with the KV-1 all day, but... And you can just sit there and not move around. I mean, you do realize that at distances, AP penetration is lost a little bit. HE does not lose penetration, but AP does. So the further away you are, you're going to get less penetration, even from the sides of turrets or rear. You need to get closer. I'm going to tell him, push. I mean, it doesn't matter, there's one left, but and the game's over, but... That VK player, Tier 7. Let's see if he plays like a Tier 7. Well, at least the history of how he plays. So you can see with my my victories or losses, I'm still netting somewhat of a profit, but your win rate, if you lose, I mean, if people truly care, I just like to play well, and I like my stats to reflect that I play well, so if I have 1 or 2 losses for every win, or I should say, let's say 5 wins and 2 losses in there, okay, fine, but VK 3002. Yep. He's a tier 7, and he's playing like he's a tier 1. Tier 2. 38%. This was me when I started Blitz, and definitely when I started the PC version, is that I just didn't know that there was a science behind armor. I thought if you hit the tank, you hit the tank. This guy would benefit. So, Esteban Bermar, you really should watch some tutorials, buddy. It might help. It really might help. I'm confident that he free XP'd his way up to that tank. Alright, well, not bad. That's the Churchill for you. Don't get this unless you really want it as a novelty. It's useless. There's other tank destroyers out there that are nasty. I'm just going to keep it just to have it. It's freeing up a garage slot, but whatever. Don't get this tank unless you just want to play around with it. Maybe you'll do better. I'm not exactly a tank destroyer kind of guy. I prefer mediums and heavies. In the PC version, I prefer lights. So if you want a novelty tank with a big, flat, shoot-me-here target, this is the tank for you. As always, feel free to give this video a like and subscribe. Until the next time, I'll see you guys out there.